Welcome to Kall Her Beauty. I am her. This podcast exists because I was once the woman who felt unseen, unsupported, and alone in her journey. I am your host, Bree, founder of Kall Her Beauty. Whether you have felt overlooked, underestimated, or just need a safe space to land, you belong right here with me. You are her, and so am I. So, let's get into today's episode. Let me turn this down a little bit. You guys know this is my song. This is my motto this year. China Styles is doing her thing. Today's episode, the Boardroom Shift. Now, if you saw episode 2, episode 3 is going to resonate even more with you because we're going to talk about the pattern interrupt. I've got my chair. We're going to get into it, sis. We're going to talk about some stuff because I feel like we've already built our village. We've already talked about nurturing our village and making sure that our village is exactly what we want it to be. Now we're going to stop feeling guilty about outgrowing people. Yeah, we're going to talk about that today because we have to get into our CEO mindset. hmm Because we have to be okay with outgrowing our circle. It isn't a breakup, it's a performance review. If you stay in that CEO mindset, then you don't feel so bad when it's time to tell her, sis, it's time for you to get up out that seat. Last week, we stopped chasing the internet versions of ourselves when we talked about the boss daddy and that delusion that the internet gives us on how we're supposed to be for us to be successful. We're supposed to have 1 million likes and views and 1 million followers in order for it to be successful in whatever we're doing in life. And we brought ourselves back to reality, hopefully, right? But here's the truth. You can't maintain that main character energy if the people in your village are still treating you like a background character. So if you did all of that, you got all of that out of your head, you did the work, now you're grounded, you've got the when I verbiage out of your head, but you still have people in your village that make you feel like you're walking around on eggshells, you're still feeling unseen. You're in a survival room, boo, not in a growth room. You're the CEO of your own life. You have to have the CEO mindset. I'm going to let that sit for a second. You're the CEO of your life. Your inner circle is your board of directors. Now, if we treat it just like that, if a board member isn't aligned with the vision, they lose their seat, right? That's how it works in the real world. Why doesn't it work like that in our life? Why is it so difficult to take the two and intertwine them? I'm talking about the ones who roll their eyes whenever lead energy is in the room with you. The ones who only show up for the soft life stuff when everything is going good, but when it's time to hustle, they vanish. When it's time to work, they're not around. I'm talking about them. Those are the ones that it may be time for you to say, sis or bro, it's time for you to get up out that seat. And it's okay to do it. If you were building a board of directors from scratch today, would this person still earn a seat at your table? I want you to think about that. Think about this person because I know this person is sitting at the back of your brain and starting to ease their way up to the front while you're listening to me right now. When you share lead energy win, do they give you a standing ovation or a silent eye roll? Are they happy for you? Or is it, oh, your little win? Oh, that's a nice little job. Mm-hmm. Girl, I heard about your little raise you got. I heard your little I heard you and your little boo got a new this. Now when we talk about real sisters keeper, is it her? Is it him? Because let's be honest, your village is built up off of whoever you say your village is built up off of, right? So, is your real sister keepers? Are they excited for your achievements? Hmm? Never make you feel guilty about outgrowing old patterns? I want you to watch out for those who dismiss your new moves as phases or mock your fancy career shifts because they prefer the version of you that felt safer for them. You know the ones I'm talking about. The ones that are like, oh, so y'all broke up? Y'all be back together. Oh, you finally left him? Mm-hmm. For a second. Oh, you said you're not eating that no more? Mm-hmm. You'll do it again. Those. Those are the ones, sis, that you need to be saying, get up out the seat. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Those are the ones that you need to say, you're fired. Those are the ones who are really not a part of your boardroom. Those are the ones that we normally hold on to because we feel like since we've known them so long, we have this connection. And that's when we need to do this energy audit. Does this connection leave you feeling heavy on confidence or just plain heavy? Do you feel like you're taking off 60 coats every time you walk away from this person? If you leave an interaction feeling wrung out, fatigued, or like you've just been walking on eggshells to protect their feelings, you're in a survival room, not a growth room. A true village member should be a source of confidence and inspiration, not an emotional drain. You shouldn't feel like you just have to exhale when you leave a person. Or like when they call, you look at your phone and you shouldn't feel like that when someone from your village is calling you. Or when you're leaving from an interaction with someone from your village. That means there's an evolution gap there that you need to fix, sis. It's time to let go. It's time to move forward because you've outgrown them. And they may have outgrown you as well. Because just like you're a part of their village, they are a part of yours. You have to ask the question, are they speaking to the CEO you are, or are they still trying to hold a conversation with the version of you that no longer exists? Think about that for a second. Think about that. Because sometimes people are so afraid of what you will become that they want to hold you to where you are for their own personal needs. Those are not people that you want to keep in your village. You are already battling your own fears and going through your own storms. You don't want somebody in your village that's going to continue to stifle you as well while you're on this journey. If you ask yourself that question, and one of the clearest signs that you've outgrown a friendship is when you feel unseen and misunderstood all the time. Every time you say something, you always have to overly explain what you really meant because they just don't get it. They only see the old version of you. If you are focused on global impact and they're still rehearsing or rehashing old drama all the time, or double tapping on your life as if it's Instagram or Facebook, and you're trying to move past that and you're trying to get them to live with you in the now, and they still want to be the boss baddie from the highlight reel, sweetheart, the alignment is broken. That means you guys have outgrown each other. You guys are going in two different paths. Now, can you help her see that she's a delusional baddie? Now, listen, I had to practice what I'm preaching to you today. I did. This week, I had to do a digital video village audit for us. I went into the foundation of our new home at Kall Her Beauti empoweredinitiative.org and realized that there were what they call tech ghosts, which I didn't know actually existed until I found them on the website, and redundant phrases that didn't make sense to what our mission is and didn't align with where we're going. We're there. I had to get in there and scrub the metadata. Metadata is what it's called, I think it is, and make sure that only our voice, the voice of empowerment, was heard. So basically, it's like, if you understand computers, which I really don't, it took me a while. It took me all of this week really to actually get in there and fix everything. Um, but if I can audit my website to protect our mission, you can audit your circle to protect your peace. It's not cruel to outgrow people. It's required to expand. It really is. So if I can go in there and do the work and sit there and do what I needed to do to fix a website, to make sure that when people go there to Kall Her Beauti empoweredinitiative.org and are looking for information and wanting to find out about us, and they get what it is that they're looking for, not other things, then you can go into your boardroom as the CEO of your company and remove board members who are no longer serving their purpose for you. You heard what I said. Remove them. There's no hard feelings. And anybody who has a problem with it really didn't deserve to be there in the first place. So, this is what I need you to do. This is your mission, okay? This week, you're going to perform your own board of directors audit, okay? And if they don't celebrate your wins or make you feel heavy, or if they make you feel heavy on exhaustion, if they make you feel heavy instead of heavy on confidence, time to restructure. It's time to make them get up out the seat. Okay, sis? Time for them to go. If they heavy, going the wrong direction, time to go. Okay, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We're not giving them no explanations either. You just cut it off. That's it. It's time to move on. 2026, we're not explaining. Okay? And then I want you to head over to the new site, check out our wellness circles, and sign up for the initiative newsletter. We're still waiting for our 501c3 status, but the mission is already live and moving. Okay. And that's just for our nonprofit status. We haven't, it's still pending, and it takes a long time for it to be approved. Okay. So because it's still pending, we aren't officially able to accept our donations and things like that to be an official nonprofit, but we're still moving. Okay, we're still moving and shaking over there. So just go over there to it's Kall Her Beauti Empowered Initiative .org. Go ahead and head over there, and then check us out. You know, look, you were not born to be a background character. Take up space on purpose. Okay, that's what we're here for. I'll see you in the next episode. Peace, blessings. Keep your energy aligned. If you walk in the room and all you hear is silence, it's because your confidence has already spoke more than words could ever speak. I am her, and so are you.